find a way to run from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Okay, today is July, what is it? July 26, 2021, and it's 2:31 a.m. So my kiddos are back. They've been out since Wednesday afternoon. So they are back. Over the weekend, my husband and I were supposed to go canoeing. We were supposed to go hiking. We were supposed to do a lot of stuff. Yes, we did all of them in our heads. We didn't go anywhere. So we stay home and just relax and stuff. And yeah, so the kids are back. So much I want to say, but I don't want to say too much. But yeah, the minute that the kids left on Wednesday, I had that energy. I don't know, I cleaned the entire house, shred a lot of papers. All right, mostly junk mails. They keep on coming, and you put them aside. Before you know it, they all piled up. So shred a lot of papers and things like that. yesterday when I was cooking, it was just for me and my husband. The kids didn't come home when I was doing that because they came way in the afternoon. So I did a cooking, and while I was cooking, I was like, should I take pictures and share it with you guys? And I was like, let me just leave it and get it over with because I didn't even want to cook anyway. But I did the ground meat. I didn't take any pictures of the process, but when I was doing the wrap, and that one was somewhat minor, and I was like, you know what, let me take picture of those. So I did a very simple wrap with whole wheat, and what did I do? I fried some sausage, pepper, with onions, and my mother-in-law on Wednesday, when my husband brought the kids back, sent me some fresh basil, so I put that in there. I stir fry it with, my seasoning is very basic: adobo, pepper, and one more thing, sazon. So that was my seasoning in it. I didn't put any salt because the sausage have salt in it already, so that was my salt. Okay, and I stir fried that, and I cook some white rice just with water, plain, completely plain white rice, and I did that. And then I warm up the wrap. I put some ground meat, which I cooked earlier before when I first got up. That take a little bit longer. With the ground meat, it's very simple also. I cook it with its own grease, so I didn't add any greasy oil or anything like that. I put that. I put onions, pepper, adobo, sazon, the same seasoning, and that ground meat. That's how I cook it early in the morning, right? And let it cook much longer. Very slow, put it there. And then once it was time, like maybe, I think it was maybe 3, I was doing the wrap. I warm up the wrap, okay, and I put a little bit. When I mean a little bit, I mean a little bit, about an ounce, if not less, of white rice on the wrap. Put a little bit of ground meat, some sausage, maybe 2 strings of sausage per wrapped, okay, because I cut the sausage into long strings, and that's how I stir fried it. 2 strings of that on the wrap, and a lot of the vegetables. I don't count. I put a lot of vegetables, whatever that I stir fried it, the onion, the pepper, and all of that on the wrap, and I put some hot sauce in it. That was my meal, and by the time I finished the first one, I was full. I ate 2 because I knew visually, okay, it fills me up, but I know it wasn't enough for my body. All right, so even though my mind is saying I'm full, but my body, I know, is not enough because I didn't really eat that much during the day, so I knew I had to eat both of them. So I ate both of that, and that was it. All right, and I took pictures, and I edited it on my phone. It was very quick, and then I uploaded on my Instagram, and I put it also on Twitter, and I share it with Sussex Squad Cook, I think Cook Club or something like that, and stuff like that. So that's it. Alright, so 1,156 subscribers. Yesterday I didn't arrange any of my tweets. So let's go on Twitter. I didn't arrange any of them. So I don't know what, maybe I should just go straight on my bookmark. Alright, let's see here. Okay, I'm not a big JLo fan nor a Ben Affleck follower, but I'm really feeling Ben Affleck 2.0. There was something that happened over the weekend. Not happened, but one of the squad is posted it. Let me see. And I did comment on it. Notification. Let me see if I could see it, because I did comment on it. I was like, I think they what is it? Nah, this one was another JLo thing that was posted. Okay, forget it. I don't want to waste time, because maybe I'll record it separately. Let me go on my bookmark. Alright, so she's a JLo fan and stuff like that. But anyway, this is some of the bookmarks that I did starting from yesterday. Okay, y'all think Willie Leaks regret cooperating with Robert Lacey, and I think I comment on that as well. Okay, this is me responding. Let's see here. Okay, that will require a level of introspection that William doesn't have. He thinks it's his right to say his piece and Harry's job to take it quietly. Right now, William is sitting there thinking how unfair it is when he can write a memoir without looking like a copycat. Alright, so Princess William be like, it's not fair. But this is where I responded to that one. Alright, I said, I don't even think he knows what he did is wrong. When everyone around you is setting you up to fail, they're probably popping him up for the next failure. So he's in company that really telling him that what he wants to hear, not reality. So pretty much they're probably setting him up to fail again. So they're not telling him, the right thing. All right, now he's not bright enough to catch on. Christine. Okay, right now, no, but he will later on when the monarchy crashes before he is king. That is true. He's like, I'm praying, crossing my finger. Alright, no, probably wishes he had gone further. I'm just waiting for the N-word to slip out. Oh, it's coming. I mean, the squad are crazy. I mean, in a fun way. When I say crazy, I mean like in a fun way. So they're hoping he said it. Okay, nothing. I'm just posing a question. So someone asked what happened. Alright, no, he'll double down. Actually, it's his method of operation. Alright, let's go to the next one. Okay, I mean, this is hilarious. I guess when lying about how much money Harry will make and how many books there will be, you go for jail time. The desperation. Okay, if Prince Harry, let's see here. If Prince Harry publishes anything which can be viewed as a risk to the head of state or is in breach of not only the Official Secret Act but the confidentiality clause of the Official Secret Act, that is information relating to any legal proceeding, etc., he'll be in prison. But if he's talking about his experience with his grandmother, then again, I think I brought this up when I saw some of the journalists were posting it. Maybe that's why they bring this nonsense up, so they could jail people. They were saying things about journalists will be jailed for 14 years or something like that. Okay, also I will bet my my left nut that this will be a Daily Fair headline by the end of the week. Okay, I love how they're pretending that they worry about him sharing things linked to the official role of the monarchy when it's the personal family stuff that they are really afraid to read about. Kate calling Meghan an N-word won't qualify as an official secret. Okay, Queen employ an actual Soviet spy in her household and then interfere in his trial to get them off without punishment. Prime Minister of UK is accused of being compromised by KGB and has weekly meeting with the Queen. Truth is, no one is telling any state secret to a 95-year-old. Wow, really? Did they hire this? I'm telling you, that video that I had of how um, the the Soviet, entrapped their people. I mean, all this stuff that you're seeing that was going in the U.S. and the U.K. With that self-destruction kind of thing behavior by politicians, they got something on those people. So I'm not surprised by this, even though if it's a rumor, I'm not surprised by this. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's see. Well, I guess there's a reconciliation is on the horizon if Charles and Harry place on the same tower. Okay, and what planet is she on? Okay, put her on the next rocket to space and leave her there. I'm telling you, all those rich people who's going on outer space, I was thinking of all of that. Take them there and leave them there. Okay, and here I thought I will need this vid again for a while. Alright, this person, that's her GIF. Okay, thanks, my whole house is now laughing. Okay, I swear they get loonier every time I log on. Okay, LOL, she thinks she's still in 1600. That's the eye. Alright, after these two, that's it. Seriously, why do they care so much? He has the best lawyers, won't put himself in a compromising position, but knows more about the whole world than most of them. They feel so threatened, it's madness. Let me see, when did they come with that secret act thing that they will jail journalists for 14 years? Was it before Harry announcement or was it after? Okay, I'm a little bit confused, but if you go back with some of my videos, maybe 2 or 3 videos, that will tell you the answer to that when I started saying about the secret, the thing here. And one thing I was thinking while I'm editing this video is that Harry has been asking for boundaries between his private life and public life, and they will not give him that. So even if he were to say anything, I think he's gonna go as freely as he wish. Whatever he feel like sharing with the world, he will say it, because it's probably more of a let's say if it's a family gathering or whatever it may be, because that's his family. All right, so if they were to call him to court, he's saying secret things here and there, but guess what, he's been asking for boundaries. So I'm pretty sure whatever he shares will be within the boundaries of family. Okay, but if it's staying in Afghanistan, that's his experience. No one can deny his experience. But anything within the family gathering or things like that, I'm pretty sure if he feel like sharing it, he will share it. And if they call him to court saying, oh, a secret act, this and that, he was like, no, this is family time, and you could go. You didn't give the tabloid boundaries, or where your family activities start and where it ends, and where your business, the business aspect, the firm aspect start and where it ends. But you interfere the media with everything. So Harry will have a great argument there to say, I've been saying it since I was a young man. I want the boundaries. Nobody was respecting my boundaries, and I'm still carrying what I've been saying. So I think he has a case here, even if they call him to court. Whatever he share in the book, I think he would be within boundaries of of whatever he feel like it's worth the boundaries. So I think so. So if they call them to court, so this is where they're gonna shoot themselves in the foot, whoever call him to court about that, because Harry has been asking for boundaries and nobody was giving him that. So it's gonna be played out in court if that happens. That's the way that I'm seeing this now. Alright, let's get back to the recording. Sorry. Did y'all see the Guardian article on Harry's book? Not Praetorian Guard, mind you. Cannot even publish already. Damn. Why are people running scared? With the help of a brilliant co-writer, a fully rounded picture may now emerge of the much maligned royal. Okay, are they talking about Little Pet? I didn't see that, but let me bookmark it. Alright, so that's it. Okay, if you see what's on the screen, that's it. I'm already 13 minutes. Alright, so that's these two. Let's see here. My spirit flight. This one was kind of funny. Okay, my spirit flight attendant dead ass said, okay, quote, it's a $1,400 fine if you don't comply with mask guideline, and trust me, if you had that kind of money, you won't be flying with us. End quote. And she's like, I'm dead. Oh my god, this was funny. There's some funny comment in here. That's awesome. Let's see. My Southwest guy said, quote, if our flight turns into a cruise, there are life vests under your seat. Okay, let me read it again. My Southwest guy said, quote, if our flight turns into a cruise, there are life vests under your seat. Good, for real. Oh my god, unnecessary, and the attendant should be reprimanded for unprofessional behavior. Hi, are you new to flying on airplane? This is the way they are. I mean, you guys, each time, I remember back in early 90s, 90s, going to the 2000, you know, all those incentives they were giving to those, to those flight companies. I was like, my goodness, this is so unfair. Okay, but now that they got what they want, the lawyers is on their side, so they could do all this stuff. All right, if you don't want to fly them, they know that. All you have to do is take the groundhound or something, Greyhound bus or something like that, or drive yourself there. Or take the cruise ship, like they said, they have life vests. In other words, if the plane crashed, they have life vests under there. Alright. Okay, had a Spirit flight attendant hit us with this line, quote, all of you who swore you never fly Spirit again, welcome back. So other that bad, I don't fly often. The last flight that I did was a trip I took to with my husband. I didn't even have kids at that time. I took to California, and it was a good flight, but the trip was horrible because my husband didn't listen to me. He didn't. At that time, he was my boyfriend. I told him I didn't want to stay at people's house. I was working. I had money. I want to stay in a hotel. Because when you go to somebody's house, you have to make sure you leave the house clean and all of that. If I'm going on a trip, I don't want to be thinking about leaving anything clean. I would just want to get up and don't fix my bed. But his dumbass wanted to stay at a friend. I may have told that story already in one of my videos. And then we drove to Vegas, okay? And I told him, if we're going to Vegas, I want to stay overnight. I don't want to go for one day. And we drove for hours. What was it? Where did we stay? I'm in California. I forgot which part of California. All right. And then we drove there for like hours, and then we went to see a show. We did a little bit gambling here and there, but not that much. Okay. I had already had my set amount for the trip, so I wasn't gonna go crazy with gambling. All right. So, and then after the show, we went to eat, and then we drove back. I was like, what the F? I was pissed. The whole trip was horrible. He knows when we say anything about California, he better make sure when we're ready to go, it's gonna be a good one. I don't want to stay over anybody's house. All right. Let me done with this. That was the last time I flew. All right. Let's see here. All right. So that's it. Next tweet. All right. So after a whirlwind romance resulting in an engagement after 6 months, Kitty Spencer has married a millionaire older than her dad, who has kids older than her. Her dad then attended the wedding, so can we expect the woman who built a hate group around Meghan Markle to go after her too? Okay, that sounds about right. Wow. Did I respond to that? There was other squad responded to it, so let's see, from bottom up. Alright, any talk of her being gold digger? Hypocrisy. Okay, he is a billionaire. That's a tabloid guff. Alright, that's the answer to that, huh? Spot on. Okay, that's typical of them. No, not at all. If anything, they will attack Spencer. She is right. Okay, Shutter Island will find a way to blame Meghan for this. Front page style on the Daily Crap. Alright, let's see. She also white and blonde, probably blue eyes. So no, they won't go after. They'll say, "Oh, so cute." Okay. One of the articles stated Kitty came from a long line of English roses. I'm so sick of that bullshit. Well, wait for it. Let all get chairs and tables, some cards. We will need someone to look after our family and job and homes because we're gonna be playing card waiting for a lifetime. Okay, I hope not. I agree about the double standard being reprehensible, but I will not wish a tabloid smear campaign on anyone. That is true. Okay, I'm gonna go with a big old no, not even if she married Prince Andrew. Oh, please, who wants to be with that guy? Okay, she married someone older than her father, but they are worried about the king and queen of Montecito. Oh, the shame. That's the part that that got me. Alright, older than her, that is yikes. She's also then wear the Spencer tiara, no breaking tradition. Okay, folks out and force. So I guess it's okay for some to not be on speaking term with their father without their character being attacked. Okay, who's this? That is for real. Truth bomb. Okay, let's do some from the top. Okay, that was that. Yep. Why don't they cover her? After all, she is Di's niece, so white and blonde. The problem for them is that Meghan makes it look easy. Meghan is charismatic, okay, fascinating, and has star appeal. They hate that about Meghan. This girl, like the rest of them, does not have the it factor. Okay, Kitty had plenty of it, and she's get plenty of press coverage. What she doesn't get is rabid racist abuse for her life choices. Okay, Lady Kitty will be allowed to have her happily ever after. Okay, of course she will, and of course she should just shame Meghan wasn't afford the same privilege. Instead has people fabricating prison record for her mom and asking when the authorities will take away her children just because she married they think she doesn't deserve. Alright, let me move on to the other one. Alright, next, this is what happened when I didn't bookmark anything. Congratulations to anyone who contacted their phone companies, bank, and supermarket over the last few months to alert them to the brand risk of advertising with GB News. Our volunteer team has seen very few high-profile brands appearing on the channel this week. Okay, don't fund GB News. I think the reason I bookmarked this is because people are fighting over there, and I retweet it out, so I don't think you're gonna see it here. Is that little people, all right, the everyday UK citizens are doing their part, all right, calling. They don't want to see those kind of advertising, and I hate program, this kind of thing. Alright, congratulations to every brand manager and agency advisors who spotted the risk early and took action to help their client do the right thing. Don't fund GB News. Alright, so there's a campaign going there. Okay, Nike, so she's saying these are some of them. Nike, Copperberg, Nivea, Glush were all caught up in the pushback from advertising. Okay, I think I have mentioned it in some videos also. Alright, some of the advertisers who, I think, what's that other one? Is one of them. Okay, I stopped shopping at Sainsbury's now, so thank you for letting me know. I'm no free speech, but not hate speech. All right, so you see the Brits are doing their part. Let's see, have you actually watched GB News? Okay, there is no hate speech, just a diversity of this is the way they put it, diversity of opinion. So you cannot be a favor of free speech if you are trying to cancel TV channel using the your cancel culture tactic. Alright, the hate is from them. Okay, the hate is from them. You only have to see some of their followers tweet. Their founders also have a history of real hate. The fact they keep rolling out the same supposed evidence is the evidence in itself. There is no hate. Should have hours of it. Alright, let's see here. Stop funding hate, hypocrisy. Okay, that's that. Alright, let's see here. I used to be Deliveroo Plus member and basically did all my food shopping with them during the pandemic. I emailed them and their response was pathetic, so I deleted my account and haven't looked back. Stop funding hate. Alright, still shit staring. Okay, oh, Peter doesn't like people voting for their pockets. Okay, that's the thing here. You vote on your pockets. They want your money. This is the thing here. And then you see them calling them out, and then instead they're blaming the messenger who's calling the liar a liar. My goodness. All right. This is another one that I bookmarked. Let's see. After being handed a 120 million pound PPE contract without a tender, ex-Tory councillor Steve Deacon bought his 1.5 million pound home. Okay? But the face shields were of such dubious quality, fewer than 1 in 400 have been used, meaning each shield costs 423 pounds. Alright, so when I saw this, I just bookmarked it because I think I was in the early contract thing. I shared that thing with you. I think that was last summer. So this is the home, alright, putting people's life at risk. And then all this is for money. And then all these things are things they too are gonna leave behind. Alright, that was the main reason I bookmarked it. That's it, just to read that. I don't even want to read the comment. Next tweet, let's see here. At American Exchange Pad, we catch up with C-Cup at CNN. Okay, at C-Cup, CNN contributor and syndicated columnist for at Suntime. Her asked what is going on with Meghan Kelly after she attacked Meghan Markle and Naomi Osaka. Alright, so that's the podcast. I sort of listened to it. It's just the same thing. She's just standing up for Meghan and Naomi, and at some point she had her issues with mental health as well, and she said she just hope her son, she has a son, when the son grows up doesn't have that same problem, that mental health, this kind of thing. So she stood up for mental health and for things like that. But I don't want to go in it and then get flagged for things, because I did listen to it. Alright, next tweet. You cannot make this up. The deranged are citing the Taliban in order to attack Prince Harry and military career. I didn't know they were doing that. Let's see here. Alright, never forget. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, at Blonde and Death. Okay, remember that time when the Taliban spokesperson dismissed Prince Harry as a soldier and labeled him, quote, a coward, and quote, and having mental problem. Alright, that was she retweeted that on July 25th, so that was yesterday. No wonder why it came on my thing. Let's see here. Okay, so Will leak Harry's location, hoping the Taliban will kill his brother. Since they didn't, Will has been bitter ever since. That's what this reads as. Meanwhile, I didn't see that. That's what this reads as. Okay, so okay, that's when I went in. Okay, I thought, okay, she's saying that William was the one who disclosed Harry's location when he was in Afghanistan. That's why I like, say what again? Alright, so okay, I misread it. I was in bed when I read that one. Okay, meanwhile, the Americans Harry served with said he earned their respect and actually fought. Alright, let's see here. Okay, yeah, Harry has to come home. Yeah, that part I knew. Okay, yeah, Harry had to come home from a service because suddenly the British press knew his location. Yeah, this part I knew, but I misunderstood. Okay, I thought it was William who told his location, so it was too much for a safety risk for him. So it was the brother who did that. Effing jackass. That's how I was feeling. Alright, so I thought it was the brother. Alright, I know. Okay, is this a satire? It has to be a satire, right? Like, can't actually be quoting the Taliban. Okay, what the hell? It's been nearly 5 years. Can they get over the obsession already? Okay, this irrational hatred of Meghan and daily attack on she and her husband are seriously creepy. Charles and William could stop this and save the monarchy from disappearing when the Queen died, so why don't they? Okay, I'm telling you, they have people around them who's not telling them the right thing, and this is the whole thing that they're trying to do. All right, you pen them against each other, and then you have people's eyes are opening. All right, like the one of the few tweets that I read at the beginning. All right, so they have their spy people in there doing putting them into their extinguishing them. Alright, they don't even know. While they're telling them to do the wrong thing, okay, but when they want to hear the prop up, yes, you're doing great, they give them that, okay, everything that they want to hear, but their action, their behavior, they're setting them for failure. Okay, I've been saying this. Alright, let me get out of this one. Alright, let's see this one. I remember when William's own co-worker at the helicopter rescue leaked to the press that he was lazy and used royal engagement as an excuse to get out of work and vice versa. Okay, he only worked a 20-hour week and has far fewer public duties than the Queen and Prince Philip. Now, Prince William's desire for a quiet life has, okay, so that was the thing here. Alright, see the Spencer. Okay, so that was that one. There was only one comment. The Daily Beast, ouch. Okay, and there was the time he pulled his little stunt. Okay, the read of AF has erupted with rage over revelation. Prince William landed a £10 million RAF. Alright, so they didn't mail. I mean, they're not playing with them. But this is why they're putting that, how do you call this? That disclosure if... what is it? If journalists say stuff about them, alright, they're gonna put them in jail for 14 years. Alright, this is the thing here. They know they are out of, you know, what is it? Out of existence. Alright, so the wall is closing in on them, so they have to do the best thing. Alright, you talk about us, you're gonna be in jail for 14 years. Alright, what some people need to do is get out of the country. That's how I will do it. Alright, get out of the country and then write it someplace else. Alright, you can tell me what I can do someplace else. Alright, but the word will be out. Okay, the Spencer family, I'm done with this. Alright, the Spencer family had just as much baggage as the Windsors. Not at all surprised that Kitty has a complicated relationship with her parents. Alright, so that's still about the thing. I'm not even gonna go on it. Okay, they've created a narrative. I've never talked about privacy. Alright, these are some stuff we all know about it. Alright, because I want to do like an hour. Okay, remember when Guy cutely interrupted a Zoom call and sat beside his mama. He's so loving and protective, like look at the way he looked at the intruder. Look at the dog. Look at how he look at the intruder. It's like, I know what you're gonna do. I responded. Okay, let's see here. Guy is like, quote, I let you in for a few. Next thing I know, you gave her 2 little ones. I'm not letting you near her. You might give her another one. I want my sole attention from her. You better not touch her. That's some people were laughing. Okay, I get sad when I see them with dogs because I think of poor Bogart, whom she gave to a friend because he didn't like Harry yet. Dog for keeps. Alright, someone responded. Okay, I read some of these. Okay, 10 hat. It was a vet who literally told her not to take Bogart there and advised against flying him in because of the age. That's F your tabloid. Alright. Haha, stare down. Guy looking at him like, quote, you can't go now. You can't go now. Okay, animal or true gift. So true, dogs, human. The cute pups look like he adores his new papa. Okay, I don't think so. I think there's a yikes here. Okay, look how he looks at Harry. You know, guys thinking, yeah, she loves me, dude. That's the kind of thing. I think the squad got their own interpretation somewhat in the way. Alright, it goes right under Meghan's arm. Alright, Meghan used to spoil that dog like crazy. And then there's Harry who come along. It's like, I haven't had that much loving from my mama, so let me get it while she's on camera. She won't be able to deny me. everybody will know how much you love me. Look at the dog. I remember that comfortably. Just hop on comfortably. All right, let me move on. I know there's some dog fan on my comment section. Alright, just listen to Bishop Michael Curry's sermon at Harry and Meghan's wedding, and so much of what has happened and where they are today is somewhere in that sermon. That is true. Alright, let's see here. Bishop laid the foundation down for their marriage, and they haven't disappointed us or themselves. That is true. He really did. Love. Stand by me. Yep. So that's what the squad we're talking about. All right, next one. Sure, let me get a trainer. Okay, that's the thing with the J-Lo thing here. Okay, sure, let me get a trainer, a chef, a nanny, and get paid for working hard on my body, and I could look like that too, but I got a job to do just to pay the rent. All right, the reason that's under the J-Lo thing, let me show you the picture of J-Lo. All right, she's like 52. What it does. Alright, this is J-Lo with her abs and stuff. Alright, that's the picture I was looking for to show you. Look at her core. Alright, I'm telling you, there's so many things I could teach you guys with this thing. Believe me, my stomach is not there, but it's been there before. But since the pandemic, I didn't really do that much exercise. Alright, I'll read my comment for you guys under that thing. Alright, and you could see here she does she contracted her core to show it that much. All right, but if she didn't work out, the lower ab will not be there. This has to do mostly with nutrition, but for the side you could see she does crunches and these kind of things. You could see she does crunches, but the overall of it is her nutrition. She eats right for her to have that, the lower ab. If you don't eat right, the lower ab will not work. If I show you a picture of when I first went to camp, because there's a picture of myself, because I did record a lot of stuff for family stuff. And when I look at myself, oh my God, I look like a freaking balloon. But once I started controlling my portion and all of that, I look completely different. I'm not saying my stomach is there right now. All right, it's not there. Okay, but I've lost a lot of stomach fat just from eating right. All right, and there she is with Ben Affleck. You see, you could see the core here, the oblique. That's what I mean, the oblique. That's the oblique, the side of the stomach. All right, that's that. All right, let's see here. Okay, that's the tweet here, and this is me responding, and I said no. Should I reread again? Okay, sure, let me get a trainer, a chef, a nanny, and get paid for working hard on my body, and I could look like that too, but I got a job to do just to pay the rent. So this is me. No. If you eat right, do a couple of ab routine, the least 3 times a week, you can get it. You don't even need a trainer or a gym membership. Tons of YouTube videos and your living room floor are good enough. Okay, the most important part is eat clean. Unnecessary junk foods can get you what cannot get you what she has. All right, let's see. Someone responded to me. There's one like. Okay, it only take 3 to 5 hours per week working out, and avoid sugary ultra processed food, right, to be in shape. Americans spend more time than that watching TV in one day. Don't need trainer. Okay, countless of worthy free instruction on YouTube. What it takes to is discipline, not chef trainers. Okay, there it is. All right, someone see what I was saying here. All right, maybe it's her who liked it and also commented on that. All right. Okay, my barely existent thyroids had entered the chat. I'll just read this and then I'm out. Okay, I do all of those things and have in the past. Okay, she looks great. The majority of us don't have access to her resources. No, believe me, if I show you a picture of me, just me doing my own thing, all right, you don't need to pay for trainers and do all of that. Maybe you think, believe me, I go to the gym. I see people go to the gym, okay? They're eating, they go to the football and do all of that, and then they just stay there and talking with their friends. They don't do the workout, okay? They go there to talk and chat with their friend. And then when you see them in the machine, okay, they're not putting that much effort into it. All right, so they, believe me, I've done that myself. Okay, meaning that I work out and eat right, it could get you there. I'm telling you, it could get you there. All right, okay, and don't have the gene. All of that can be true, just stating fact, not salty at all. All right, nah, okay, you're so wrong. All right. All right, let's see here. Let me read this. If actors, athletes want to keep working, then yeah, it's their best interest and part of their job to stay in shape. Since we are the ones watching, then she's also staying in shape for us, her fans, and a fan consumer. We expect nothing less. But I think she's doing it for herself too. Her health. Okay. Throughout the pandemic, the only thing that I watched the most, okay, is to make sure I don't gain weight. All right, because once I go to the gym, back to the gym, the one thing I don't want to do is spend time losing the fat. All right, I want to go back to the gym to start my foundation again, my core stability. I mean, this part I could do at home, the core stability and all of that, is start getting my body into working out. Okay, I didn't want to spend time losing the body fat, because this is hard to take out. Okay, it's easy to put up but hard to take out. So that was my only thing. Okay, like I said at the beginning, because when I started going to camping and recording, and I saw a video of myself, I saw how fat I was. The reason I was that fat is because even though I control my portion, I wasn't moving enough to burn them out. So sitting, making the videos and all of that, not enough movement, go outside, so they build up. So all of the food, once you start eating and stuff like that, you don't burn them out, they turn into fat. So yeah, you know, I go out for walks and do this kind of thing, so I'm losing those things already, on top of controlling my portion. If you see my stomach for a couple, and I think in one of my videos, and I said you know how much I've lost already. Okay, I'm like 130 last night. When I weigh myself, I think I was 136.6 last night. Okay, so I'm losing weight from each time. All right, I weigh myself every night. Once I start going to the gym, I will do it every night and every morning. In the morning, what I consider weighing myself, the number will tell me my starting point for the day. So which means by the time I go to bed, throughout the day, control my portion and stuff like that, I should not eat too much. Okay, it will tell me once I weigh myself at night, it will tell me how much I've eaten. Okay, in between. But if I, measure my food, do my micronutrient and all of that, I will not need to do all of that, because I will be on a tight guide of eating regimen and kind of things like that. But this is how I do it in terms of not doing the micronutrient, because once I do the micronutrient, I have to be exactly precise. I have to weigh my food, I have to do all of that, so I don't want to do that. So instead I just weigh myself to see where I am, and then I eyeball stuff and make sure I don't surpass it. So if I in the night I weigh myself, my most is to gain point. Okay, point whatever pound, 0.2 pound, 0.4 pound, not 2 or 3. Okay, 2 or 3 pounds. Then that's where the following day I have to work extra hard to get rid of that 1 or 2 pounds again. All right, so you have to be very strict to do these kind of things. All right, so I'm out of this. I could go on with that, because people do it differently. By the way, people do it differently. That's for me. This is the way I do it, since I'm not being on a tight nutrition guideline kind of thing. All right, good morning. Source close to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have confirmed that Harry enjoyed lots of rice last night and is too well fed to work on his memoir this weekend. Thus, anyone reporting differently will be 100% inaccurate. Moreover, Rebecca English is a liar. I think there were some tweets that were coming out that says, that was me, that says she was trending. All right, okay, what a better way to spend Saturday night. To spend Saturday night. Okay, I think this is Harry's style, right? And eating his Someone retweeted it. Alright, so the squad keep going at it. Source close to the Sussexes also confirmed that Prince Harry prepares a delight eggplant recipe that Duchess Meghan frequently requested to complement her rice entree. Oh my god, the squad are crazy. Oh, but believe me, that's what at the beginning of the video I was trying to hold my tongue. Alright, this is why I told you this channel is my party channel. This is where I go and go loose. This channel is already corrupted. Oh, while I'm in the mood, while I'm thinking of this, and for some of you who have already subscribed to the other channel, I really appreciate that. I have like 90 subscribers and zero content, so I really appreciate you guys for doing that. Alright, so one of the things that I was working on over the weekend when I wasn't recording, because I still got up early, so I was working on a piece where once it's ready, I'll do it on, and what is it, information and journalism or something like that. That would be the first thing that I'll be talking about. So I started, do the writing. This one is gonna be script. I think it's just gonna be script. It's not gonna be like the way I'm talking to you guys, the other channel. Alright, because I start writing it and stuff like that, look for research and things like that. And this is what I'm like, oh my god, I'm giving myself work. So there's probably one video, I don't know, maybe once a week or something, if it's the way that I'm going. Alright, so over the weekend I was doing that, looking for content to talk about. So the first thing that was crossing my mind was information and journalism, and I was thinking of OMID and all of that. So the way that I was thinking in my head, but as I started typing, it was going a completely different direction, so it's taking me much longer. So I started doing that yesterday morning. I got up typing and was on the groove and everything. Then my husband got up, everything went haywire. I couldn't think, I couldn't do anything, so it left like that. That's why I brought it up, okay? But again, thank you for those 19 of you who have subscribed. All right, let's see here. These are the squad telling about their sources. Yes, my source confirmed that the Duchess frequently enjoy Harry's fulfilling eggplant recipe. Okay, eat all the recipe you can remember. Promise 2 kids only. We are watching you. Have haha. Alright, people are laughing. Okay, I give up. It's over. Accurate sources, sis. Alright, Rebecca English is a liar. The squad. There's the thing here. The squad are just laughing. Oops, oh, what did I just press? Alright, so next tweet. Alright, this one is funny as hell. There was another part that depicted Harry as a dragon and all of that. Okay, there's the squad. Sussex squad, that's us here with the tiger. Meghan Markle, there's the kitty cat. There's the squad. Okay, this is the squad coming, and this is Meghan. I swear, the squad don't fool around. The squad don't play. Let me see if it, she tweeted out there. Alright, this is me. I know, this got me cracking. The accuracy though, the squad don't play. They know the truth. There's this, okay, the accuracy though. Alright, it's true. Tweet of the day. Oh, the squad just laughing. There it is. There's the squad. One put it. That's the squad coming. Haha, so true. Perfect. Same here. I fight the important battles now. Okay, there's this. Okay, we will protect her. Okay, you're absolutely right. That's the squad. This picture worth a look again. Oh, that's the squad. Meghan is a kitty. A kitty cat. Look at the little arm coming out. And when you look at this one, look at the eye. It looks so savage, ready to fight. Oh man, the squad are crazy. Looking at this picture, that is so freaking true. I bookmark it completely different time of the day. Oh, actually different days. Actually, this was July 24th and this is 25th. Look at the way the squad are talking about her, and that's the oh my god, Meghan is so true. It's so true. I'm looking at both pictures. That's why I'm cracking up here. Look at Meghan here and look at the kitty. She is so freaking innocent. That's why they thought they could take advantage of her. That poor Meghan down here was willing to go through the storm with Harry. My goodness, it's Harry was like, no, 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 I don't want my baby to go through hell like this. Look at her. Oh my God. I'll come to this. Okay, I'll come to this because this is one comment here. She's fabulous that day. Look at her. So innocent. Innocent looking. Oh my goodness. And then you have those monsters over there was trying to tear her down. Oh my goodness. That actually brings so much sorrow in my chest right now looking at her here. So innocently looking. And this is so freaking accurate. This picture is so freaking accurate. Look at her walking so innocently, and then they have the savages around her was trying to tear her down. That's Meghan, and that's the squad. Oh my God, the squad are so accurate with it. Just looking at these two pictures. Alright, so I'm done with this and I'm done with that. Let's go to this one now. The Sussex's kids will always overshadow this island. There is more interested toward Montecito than the Cartel Palace. I was cracking when I saw this part, the Cartel Palace. Okay, so Crazy Russell's still talking about the joy of seeing the complete royal family of Montecito appearing on the balcony next summer. Keep on dreaming. To be commenting here, Cartel Palace. You see, that's when I started cracking. What, is he crazy? All right, so that's that. Next tweet. I rarely see tweet about Kane and unable on my timeline. Still, there's fans often feel the need to comment on my post about Harry and Meghan. How do they see my post? Are they searching Harry and Meghan's name just to troll? If so, that's some weird shit. Alright, she's saying she doesn't see their stuff on her timeline, but all of a sudden she's, they're commenting on her thing. Okay, they must be searching. Alright, I mean, this is the thing when you thinking about it, because there's some videos, I don't know if I bookmarked to share with you. You see those Karens asking black people what are they doing on the street, this kind of thing, looking for trouble, like also the lady who was at Victoria's Secret store who started acting up and stuff like that. Okay, not minding their business. They go out of their way to bother somebody. All right, this is where I come here and said, okay, God, give those Karens and those haters a baggage to carry, because once you have a load in your hand that you're struggling to carry with, okay, you'll be minding your own business. Okay, you'll be minding on your business to carry that load. So leave the Karens, leave Meghan and black people alone, or or just other people in general. Alright, because they keep on going and bothering other innocent souls. Alright, let's see. They search anything Sussex related. Yes, me too bit. I believe that it's because someone who follows you is attached to a troll but may not know it. Okay, they are constantly searching. They pop up on uninvited. I think that's exactly what they do. They don't even love the Kings. They just hate Meghan and seek her out on the daily. It's sad and hilarious. When you think about it, if they don't even like the Meghan, was it the Kane and the coat hanger, so most likely is those people, how do they call them, the reporters, okay, who's looking for a scoop that you're already black, so they probably have a different account. So when they're looking for stuff to to talk about, so they search on those the squads and stuff like that. They name search, they're obsessed. Alright, they word stalker, please just block them, they're not worthy of your time. Okay, every single damn day. Okay, how is it I am not plagued by them? Maybe I have deleted too many Megxit and their followers, so and so on and so forth. Alright, so this is why I'm not really in a rush for people to follow me. And I was actually surprised that I see the amount of followers that I have. I think, what is it, 72. I was like, oh wow. I was surprised to see I have 72 followers, you know, so I'm not about all of this. All right, let's see here. There's a prayer. Okay, we trust the Lord promise. We say these words to Harry, Meghan, Archie, Little Beda, and Doria. We pray for your grace, blessing. We thank you for victory and destruction of their enemies. Please bless their project, partners, and supporters. In Jesus' name, amen. There's one thing when she said project, was it one of those company that Harry is backed, is opening different branches in the UK and where is it? UK and another country. All right, there they are. Damn, look how he's looking at her. Sheesh. Look how he is looking at her. Look at his lip. That lip wants to do something. Not only kiss her, but some. Let me move on. Let me move on. This is what they were having over the weekend. That spicy rice. Okay, that's a prayer. Let me get my dirty mind out. Okay, you will tread upon the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. Quote, because he loves me. And quote, says the Lord, quote, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. Okay, Psalms 91. All right, so there's probably amen in there. All right, let's see here. It's okay. Is this something I can manifest? What is this now? Okay, my interpretation of the Harry and Meghan news in Saturday's Daily Mail is that they intend to burn down the House of Windsor when the Queen is no longer around to see the flames. Remember, they pushed ahead with the Oprah interview even though Prince Philip was dying. Even Prince Philip was dying. This guy probably was already dead. All right, let's see here. This is why she said, is this something I can manifest? The part where to burn down the, was it? Burn down the House of Windsor. All right, let's see here. Okay. Has that line not been refuted by the Sussex spokesperson? If he catches a lawsuit, it will be so very much deserved. All right, let's see here. I forgot I responded. These people don't know peace. All right, that would be a well-deserved baggage for him. You see, there it is. I'm telling you, every time I think of baggage, I'm thinking of God to give those people who's not minding their business the baggage to carry. Okay, he needs to be occupied with something. All right. Okay, that she tagged somebody. Let's start manifesting. Okay, why did he wrote Harry's name correctly but Meghan on a hashtag? Interesting. Interesting. You see, I didn't even realize that. That's very interesting. Let's see here. Okay, that's a good question. Let's see here. Let me get my altar and Florida water together right now. We're about to call this to happen. Unfortunately, what is it? Florida water. Is that supposed to be holy water? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it as that. We're about to call this to happen. Unfortunately, Harry still seems to be like those people, and Eden is just talking out of his ass as usual. But we have to light the incense to get to work. There it is, not the Florida water. Okay, I'm dead. It's one grasping of straw each time he fantasized. Manifestation in progress. Oh my goodness. Okay, I would love to see it in my lifetime. It is what it is. Okay, she's strong. Okay, tag somebody. Sure. Okay, at Strong White Shirlings. She'll probably add this receipt to their case against Rebecca English. Okay, are we still on Philip? Are we really still on Philip? Okay, there's people manifesting. This confused person doesn't deserve a hashtag. He is not okay, he's not worth it. People are just laughing. Was there Meghan news on the DM? Did I miss that? Okay, let's see here. May the House of Windsor fall soon. They're crossing the finger. Okay, nothing is impossible. Please do. Alright, next tweet. Alright, 23 seconds. Okay, she was such a breath of fresh air. This tour was absolutely amazing and they did a phenomenal job despite everything the palace was putting them through. Love how Harry support his wife. Let's see here. Come on.
For product that is needed within the community, you'd be able to become the provider for everything about the economy and what you need as opposed to getting it externally. You are feeding yourselves through that work. and on top of which, being able to enable these women to have the power to then own the company. But that's what
I remember the very first time I saw the school children where Meghan was in the middle of them. All right, I don't think I was that deep into Meghan. Maybe I was, I don't know. But the very first thing that popped up in my mind, and I was like, this is it. This is why they don't want her to be there, to empower those young kids. And this is exactly this quote is reminding me of. Okay, she's talking about helping those women to be self-sufficient and all of that, and eventually own their own company and all of that. Oh, no. These people cannot be self-sufficient. We need to control them. When they need money, it is us who have to, when they need food, they have to go to the charities and all of that. This is what they feeding those people. Okay, the royals, those elite people who have the mic. This is what they want to put the masses under. All right, to depend on those charities, depend on the charities. Harry and Meghan, on the other hand, is saying, no, we're gonna provide the charity here for now as your stepping stone for you to be able to sustain yourself later on, and to leave the charity alone. Okay, move on, be self-sufficient. All right, and then leave your spot for someone else to come in and to get the help that they need, and then eventually for them to move on and graduate off and to be the owner of their own company. So this is what Harry and Meghan were preaching. All right, so for them, Harry and Meghan were the reality, were true things, where you see Harry bringing that young lady at the the Obama Foundation, talking about her. She handed her paper to Harry, and the foundation or the charity that they were in needed. This is what they needed. This is the problem that they have, and all of that. And then you see Harry did something about it.
So I love this story, and David, I promise I'm coming to you. You're touring Nottingham, and she gives you a letter, right? You're going around observing conditions and issues. I'm certainly not meaning to make light, that are pretty significant. And this woman comes up to you and gives you a letter.
There was a group of them actually in the community recording studio, and the whole point was I was going to be there, and we were going to have an open discussion and talk about the issues of which these guys were facing, and hopefully get to some solutions.
But she didn't want to talk.
She was the only person that decided not to talk, and then handed me a letter afterwards.
I was the only female in the room as well. And
out of how many people?
There was about 12 to 13. I was the only female, and a lot of these people that were around me, I lived in that area, and for a long time you hold what's happened to you very close to your heart, and you don't want to express it because you don't want people to judge you. And because I lived around those people, I just felt a little bit uncomfortable, so I forced a letter on him instead.
So you planned it. You said, I'm going to write a letter before I see, and then you read the letter. What did the letter say?
The letter was her life story on well, actually it wasn't your life story. It was as much as you could say on a two-sided piece of A4, because she quite understandably didn't want to share most of the stuff that she'd been through, which is pretty harrowing. She didn't want to share that amongst that group of people. So she decided to say, right, you need to know my backstory. You need to know exactly what happens in this community. There it is. It's in a letter. So, and I really respect and admire that. But it was exactly what I needed to know, that we were in the right place.
And then afterwards, you two have had this great partnership, the foundation and Full Effect, and you've actually developed a friendship. I mean, I watched you together. You seem very comfortable with each other. Is that odd to you? Does that seem unusual? I mean, I feel even odd asking,
At first, I think the first time we ever met, I don't think I could say my name properly. It was...
It was
breathed out. It's like, Chantal. And that was it. So, but then as time went on, You know, Harry is an amazing person. He's very inspiring. He makes you very relaxed and he listens. It was the first time that someone came to our community and listened to us and, you know, didn't tell us what we needed to do or how to fix ourselves. He was more intrigued about us and what he could do for us instead of anything else. So yeah,
he wasn't just there for talking. It's like Harry get up one morning at the palace. Okay, he's bored, he doesn't know what to do, and say, okay, let me go to one of those charities and let me see what I can do. All right, this is something that Harry probably was doing. Get up one morning and said, let me go, let me phone them and say I'm popping up and put some people together to let me know what you guys need and see how I can help you. And then through that, Harry come up with something and help them. All right, so Harry and Meghan were hands-on, were willing to do the work, and they were doing the work, and they were getting people out of their misery. But the other royals, they're pretending we're gonna help, okay, give nice words, okay, but the action, that's it. Once they finish, they cut the ribbons or they listen to the people, their problem, their sorrow, okay, they go play and completely forgot what they were talking about. All right, so but Harry and Meghan, they do the thing. Let's listen to it one more time. All right,
product that is needed within the community, you'd be able to become the provider for everything about the economy and what you need, as opposed to getting it externally. You are feeding yourselves through that work, and on top of which, being able to enable these women to have the power to then own the company.
And look how Harry was looking at her. And okay, and the other thing, the takeaway with this thing here is her speech. Look at this. Freely talking. The thing with Meghan, once she understands the foundation of things, where she's going, what she's the objective of her visit, all right, she already know what to say. All right, she already know what to say. She doesn't need paper. So, you know, the foundation of things she knows, so she could improvise and things like that. Let's see some of the comment in here. He loves her so much. It's so beautiful to see them in action together. The way they lift each other up, just phenomenal. Okay, a breath of fresh air, LOL. More like a cold gust of wind. Okay, depend on your perspective. Personally, I was happy to see a royal wife lead with her brain and not her ability to wear ringlets and buttons. So for me, she was a breath of fresh air. You're entitled to your opinion, though. All right. So this is one of the, you know, look at this, one like, one retweet, and the thing is that, you know, they're coming to, why will you come here if you know it's not your thing? I don't understand this. I don't see myself going in the ones that I don't the hang coat, coat hanger for me to comment, because I don't care about what they're doing. Okay, and not a cue card inside. You see, there's someone who see it, not a cue card inside. Okay, you don't need them when you mean what you say and speak from the heart. There it is. That's exactly what it is. She knows the foundation of what she was talking about, and all she needs to do is go there and talk. Yeah. Okay, is this from when it happened? He threw his back out. I did a video on that or something like that. Yep, that's the one. He couldn't even come up the stage. And the day before, Meghan was like, oh my God, I miss him so much. And the next thing I show on that particular video, I don't even remember which video I have it on. Or was it a music video? I think it was, so it must be down. It must be down. Alright, so he couldn't even go upstage, and because his back was down. The following day, you know, the dirty deed was being done. I don't know, it's not dirty deed, the fun deed was being the seasoned rice was being provided, so he ate. Okay. This is what I love a strong woman look like. Okay, God, I miss seeing them shine like this. She's so eloquent and smart and has a great voice, and Harry staring at her adoringly. You see, everything that I spotted, the squad are saying it here too. Okay, I really miss them. And Harry actually listened to her speeches. Tob just once at his spouse, LOL. Okay, he's apparently embarrassed of her, and then has misguided anger toward Harry and especially Meghan. It's mental. Alright, I'm already an hour. Let's see here. Oh, okay. There's the thing with Harry here. Okay, I'll come back to this. That's perfect. All right, that's this. Let's see here. Harry and Meghan polo match being cute as fuck. All right, there it is here. Look at it. Every chance he get. I mean, this is what he was looking for. All right, he thought he could have that over there when he's at polo match and he see the other husbands with their wives and kids. I'm sure he's been dreaming for that. So now he finally got it. I mean, he took every chance to get to give his wife a kiss. I'm sure he did enjoy that moment. Really enjoy it. My wife is here, my kid is here to watch me and all of that. But my goodness. So the only thing I guess I'm happy, this is just a check off. Okay? One, you know, when you have a checklist, okay, this is a check off. At least he got to experience this one time. Okay, with Archie and Meghan and all of that. Alright, but when things got so bad for them and said, nope, let me move my family out of there. Alright, and now there's another one. So happy for them. Alright, let's see it. There it is. All I have to say, I have a video. I mean, the whole video is not about it, but the squad were at it. Okay, I'll put the screenshot. I forgot what I call it. It had coochie in it and all of that. The squad were having it. So go watch that video. Alright, so it's really funny. Alright, there's this. Every chance that he get, there's the kiss. And when he kisses her, he know it's a full kiss. It's like, oh my god, let's go home, let's go home. Let's see, there's 11 comment in here. Okay, I love the first picture for how beautiful and natural it is, and the second for the incredible sexiness. I wonder if Archie was conceived that night. Which one? I wonder if Archie was conceived that night. Which one? The first picture? But Archie is there already. Okay, I don't know when any of this was taken, but this one, Archie's already there. So I don't know about any of these. Let's see here what some of the squad are saying. Okay, I'm blushing. The first picture, but the first picture is this. Okay, let me move on. Okay, basically Harry eating Meghan's face on multiple occasions, laughing my ass off. That's exactly that. Okay, they lean into each other with no hesitation or space between them. Okay, love. Alright, cute as fuck. That's so sweet. I miss them. I hope to see Harry and Nacho playing polo and Montecito. Okay, and they became jealous. Lovely. You can't deny that this is true love. Yep, look at them. Look at them. Let's look at it again. Giving myself work when I'm editing. Alright, look at them. Look at this one. Alright, putting his arm around her and said, come closer. This is the one that's like, let's get home. Let's go home. Let's go to the next street. Alright, this is the one. This is the one that started everything. Okay? And then there's Harry. Okay, that's Harry. That's the GIF. And then there's the other squad that said, this is Meghan. That's the squad. And then you have Harry. That's the tweet I was looking for. There's Harry. Alright, there's 10 comment on it. Okay, I can't stop laughing at this tweet. It's so accurate. Meghan's part got me cracking. Okay, let's see. I disagree. I think Harry is tiger and we are the dragon, because Harry is still being polite to the old bat. We know better. That is true too. Okay, let's see here. Okay, he's been practicing. Oh, that tongue, the magic that comes out of that for Meghan. That's all I gotta say. Everything I like to look at Princess Diana saying, stop it. Stop doing that. And Harry is like, Mom, but they're a clown. They're a clown. I'm gonna be protecting. What was I thinking? Alright, let me move on. I didn't say it, thank God. Toodles. Oh my God. I didn't see this part. Those squads are adding to it. I never seen this one. Oh my God. Oh, just perfect. The squad are crazy. Oh my God. Oh, there's more. There's more. You know what went on that trip. Let's see here. The accuracy of the, yep, burn everything down. Okay, sweet. Alright, yes, the way I love to see that, he's handsome. And then there's Mr. Rage. Alright, oh my goodness, let's see what else can I add here. Okay, prove yet again, if you don't feel good about you on this, okay, on the inside, it doesn't matter what the outside looks like. Eventually, and ugly becomes outer. Alright, when I saw that quote, and I was like, let me just put it, share it with you. Alright, it's to that. What is all this? Oh, jeez. Okay, who talk about glow down? Okay, so, see, 152 comment. I'm not even gonna. Oh, jeez. Whew. Make it make sense before. Wow. That's what he was saying. Make it make sense. That's how she looked before? I'm telling you, Chris Haven have some heck of a. I wonder how much memory there is in his phone. On his phone. Does he work with a freaking computer? My goodness. Oh, I forgot. There's those memory things that people pay. He has some heck of a receipt. That was her before? Are you kidding me? I can't believe this shit. And this is her? Oh, damn. I know with age, you know, things change and stuff like that. Oh, shit. Look at his teeth here. Did he broke his front tooth? This look fake. He probably did broke his front tooth. Wow. Look at this. Okay, let me move on. I didn't even look at this because I only I thought this quote was very good, so I just bookmarked this to share. Okay, proving yet again, if you don't feel good about you, that's in quote, on the inside, it doesn't matter what the outside looks like. Eventually, inner ugly becomes outer. Okay, that is so true. Okay, she's out. She out to spend time alone, quiet, thinking about that. Her inner being, where her mind speaks louder than the TGF. Okay, truth. All right, so let me move out of there. That was that. It's mostly the cool. All right, there's another one. Okay, people can mind their own business. Okay, this Karen need a baggage. Okay, Karen had a meltdown because a black woman was walking on the street instead of on the sidewalk in her gated community. Gated community, and look at her in the middle of the street though. Alright, let's see here. She was delivering. Oh, there's another one. I'm telling you, this is why this thing will come in my mind. There's Chris Evan again. Okay, she was delivering her hair extensions to her customer, and Karen decides to harass her. And Karen decides to harass her and tell her it looks like a drug deal. Don't white women have any of their own business to mind? Damn. I didn't listen to it, but I just bookmarked it the minute I saw it. My goodness. Look at the dog. You see, if she was a bad person, you think the dog will be like that? The dog will be, you know, barking and all of that. Get dog knows. Dog knows. Look at, even the dog is minding his own business. Like, let me get out of here.
I pay my mortgage. This is how. Do it at your house, lady. If that's your house, do it at your house. If there's a problem, tell someone.
My goodness. Look at the dog. Even the dog thinks that was BS. The dog is like, let's get out of here.
Thank you. I definitely appreciate it. For the hair services. Thank you, love. I will. Thank you.
My goodness. Look at it. She's still at it. Okay, you know, by now, you deliver your thing, just move on. Just move on. Okay, this is how people do, hustle. Okay, this is hustling here. She's doing her business. And I'm sure she paid tax on that too. Selling drugs. What the hell?
Well, I would like you to not do it here. And if they call the police on you, I try.
Look at that other dog too. Minding. You see, even that dog is like, you know. I'm not even gonna read the comments. All right, let's see here. All right. Too many tweets. Let's see here. I skipped a couple of them. Let me do this one, says there's only 3 comments. Reminder that just because Meghan traveled as a British American Duchess with Harry, she put this in quote, notice she only did solo outings, no solo trips. Doesn't mean it excused the palace from demanding her passport from her. That is still a crime. Why couldn't she hold it herself while NKP? That's a good point. Okay, when dealing with trolls about it, always go back to the fact that it is illegal to demand it in the first place. The United States Department doesn't care if she traveled or not. What they care about is that it was illegal to seize and alter by palace officials. Okay, they revert the insulting you because they cannot deny the fact. Okay, I'm wondering what nonsense they told her to convince her to give it to them. No way in hell would I have turned over mine. Imagine. I mean, just remember, all right? Meghan and Harry, Meghan went there with good conscience, thinking, you know, I'm marrying to this. Maybe they gave her some freaking lie, said we need to look into this or whatever. I'm sure they did not put it in point blank to her. All right? Meghan is a very smart woman, so they know. Look at how they got her too. All right, and then this is how she played them as well to get it back and don't come back. All right, made the trip to Canada and don't come back. All right, so another word, when you think about things work out in a way that God is opening people's eyes. All right, they showed their card the first time around. Okay, where Meghan, they took the passport from Meghan and all of that. All right, so once Meghan know this is the way they're playing, so Meghan adjusts herself and improvise and say, oh, this is the way that you're doing it. All right, let's plan our plan of exit. All right, Harry's gonna be with me. Okay, you're thinking we're gonna come back, so let's go to make a trip to Canada. Give me my passport, okay, and then we don't come back, and that was it. All right, so in a way, I'm glad they showed their card first to Meghan, so Meghan could adjust herself. So there's nothing wrong with that. All right, we have to thank God they show it first that Meghan could improvise. All right, but I see what she's saying here. They revert to insulting you because they cannot deny the fact. I'm wondering what nonsense they told her to convince her to give it to them. No way in hell will I have turned over mine. Imagine what it must have felt like for her as an independent adult to go into a situation where your entire life is controlled. Okay, not many Americans actually know about their right aboard. A failure on the U.S. part. We need to bring back civic classes. Why do you think they took it away? I think I mentioned something like this. Okay, I mentioned something like this. The school that my kids are in, they're teaching them that. All right. Okay. What is it, the duties of them as a citizen, what they're supposed to do for their communities and all of that. All right, they're teaching them at 3rd grade, 2nd grade, yeah. And this is why I took them away, take them out of the school that they were in, and put them, that school is so far away, but the curriculum, it's top notch. And even with the pandemic where they were homeschooling, the amount of work that they were giving them, it's unbelievable. All right, and Meghan wasn't familiar with the British royal family pre-Harry. They probably threatened her or told her that they will keep it safe since she's so high profile now. But yeah, they must have told her something. All right, remember, I didn't even know all of this. Remember, she said she regret that she believed they will protect her. That's the thing. That is true. They promised her safety and security, and instead were the attackers. That's what makes it all this so sick. Okay, even well-worn travelers like Meghan can fall prey to schemes. That is true. Okay, and visiting a country is different than moving there and living in it. However, her wordings where they took her passport, I don't think they gave her a choice, or they went in and took it while she was gone. My goodness, she came back and looked for it. It was gone. Alert security and enter KP staff members on some BS about, well, keep it safe. That's a good point. Quote, well, keep it safe for you, Duchess, because identity theft. That's that's probably that. Yeah, Americans are very direct in our speech. If she surrendered it, handed it over, she would have said that in her interview. Well, this is why I follow her. That is true. Okay, she said plainly, and I was aiming in that part too, where I said I'm sure they told her some BS and stuff like that. But her wording seems quite passable. Okay, she said plainly, quote, they took my passport, my car keys, my driver's license, and my wallet. Okay, they purposely locked her away and kept it like a prisoner. Okay, she had no official documentation to prove she was the real Meghan Markle and not a celeb look alike should she ever make it to the U.S. Embassy in London or in the Brit Commonwealth. That's another point. Then Omid revealed when Doria came to visit, they will even allow Meghan to go out for coffee with her own mom. Like how they limit Di's, okay, I didn't know about this. Okay, like how they didn't limit Di's contract with her family. Also on the New York City trip, William and Kate sent Jason Kanoff as a watchdog, and he later leaked a trip to press. Wow, that's pretty spot on. Okay, that's the other thing. Traveling alone with your own trusted staff is not the same as traveling with handlers who watch and report everything you do. That's also why Jason will leak location to the press, and they show up. Meghan and Harry were literally trapped. Wow, that is true. That is true. Oh my God, there's more. Okay, but she's rich. She can afford nice things, right? But this is why it's free, Britney. That free Britney thing, okay? A cage is still a cage, even if it's golden. Look at William and Kate. They have to let the firm and Queen know they want a fourth baby. Who does that? So just because the royals are rich of taxpayers, because that money isn't theirs, they can't have total freedom. If Harry wants a Ferrari, he can now buy himself one. If Will wants one, he can't have one because that will lead to public outcry because palace spending. Okay, this is also the root of William. This is the root of William and Kate's jealousy. They are trapped, and Harry said that they'll never be truly happy or fulfilled. Harry and Meghan broke free from that. I still want this whole event investigated by whichever U.S. agency will be responsible, because it's absolutely terrifying that this even happened. Remember this. So much to say because it's very. I don't know. Let me just leave it at that because I don't know. Okay, this will be the last one. And then that. Okay, that will be the last one. Look like I'm aiming for 2 hours. All right, let me put this. Came across this. No lies detected. 1 minute. Let's see.
Their family. So it's been going on for a minute, but I have to speak my piece because like they're attacking my sister. You know, I gotta say something. Well, look at Meghan. Look how genuinely happy she is. She's giving off all the positive good vibes. Look at him. Doing the same thing, happy for their family. And look at these two witches right here, these two witches with their little kids. We don't talk about the kids because I ain't talking about nobody kids. But look, these two witches right here, just plotting and doing all the bad stuff. Look at them. Evil. The only thing wrong with them is everything. What they did is shorten the royal family's time and power down to about 10 years. About 10 years, okay? They could have accepted Meghan, took in the child, all this good shit. It maybe lasted another 50. But since they did what they did, and look, the Brits are seeing the racism unfold like we've seen in the past with Trump, all that jazz. Look, they cut it short. They're at fault. Facts.
Okay.
So it's been going
on. Let's see what some of those guys. Okay. The name of my new gem is Everything Wrong with Them is Everything. Okay. He's not lying. All right. Yep. Okay. No lies detected. Charles traded youth and beauty for old and mean. Okay. That's a twist. Usually old men do the opposite. I'm so Meghan and Harry left this toxic cesspool. Princess Diana told us first. Okay. People are seeing what's going on. Okay, this guy reminds me of one of the Bowers mangers at my job. He's so cool. Okay, I don't have to say a word. Okay, let's see here. Not one. I love it. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, Piers Morgan said COVID. Okay, I don't want. Let me move to this because I'm already anything with. I don't want to mention. This is this one here. Did I mention this already here? Okay, tabloid lies and this is versus the truth. Okay, Harry's deal is for 4 books, and one won't be released until after the Queen has died. Duke oversaw bidding war of up to $40 million, and Meghan will write a wellness book as part of Meghan's deal. Alright, so this is why she was trending in the US and Canada. I'm not sure about Australia, but her name was trending. Look at Rebecca English. Alright, The Truth, Town and Country. Alright, Prince Harry only has 1 memoir in the works, a spokesperson confirmed, and it's set to come out 2022. I think I did talk about it already, or is it because when I saw it and I think that I did? Alright, so this is that. And then there it is. She was trending. Okay, now that she's trending, I just want to make it clear that I have zero idea what her family situation is, and if she even has a website, because it's coming. All right, trending in the United States. Rebecca English is a liar. All right, I think other people were posting other things too. Okay, should we put out a disclaimer? Me, neither. Okay, the problem is that she is only known by royalists on Twitter, that is, or, not added to it, or a clown. Okay, let it be known, I only know that Rebecca English is a liar. Her personal life is a mystery that I will not be scared, that will not be solving. Alright, let's see here. She is also trending in Canada. That's where I saw it. Trending, okay, Rebecca English is a liar. Okay, in Canada. The squad. Alright, yeah, let's see. I think someone put someplace else. We did it. I love Canada, Sussex squad. Alright, yep. Okay, listen, I'm not saying the Met Police need to start preemptively monitoring web activity, but they might be able to catch someone trying to target themselves if they did. Just saying. Look how she's trolling her hair. It's like the other one who said that she's receiving death threat and all of that, and then you never hear anything about it. Alright, there's this. Give her a few hours, it's coming. Alright, that was one of my thoughts too. What concussion of BS is she going to counter with? Alright, what did I miss? Let's see here. This is what she missed. She lied. Okay, their so-called British royalists are just as bad as USA phone news and some of our politicians. Do people over the pond really believe this shit? Alright, she's only going after Harry and Meghan because they won't give her paper crap, and they can in 1,000 years use someone like her as the ghostwriter. Rebecca English is a liar. Okay, she might be a cameraman. She might be a cameraman and invent some death threat next. Alright, this is what the squad was saying before. Alright, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Alright, so there's so much more. What else should I share with you? What is this? Okay, I skipped this one. I don't want to be too much. I cheer as Snow White and 7 dumb takes. How many minutes? Too much.
Completely irrelevant. Okay, so normally you guys know I use this time to address something or someone relevant who has warranted some sort of ire from the community. However, this week I'm taking a slightly different approach and addressing someone completely irrelevant. I'm speaking, of course, about Meghan Kelly. The 50-year-old bully is trying to bulldoze her way back into relevance that only comes to women like her for being a provocateur, not for offering any type of intellectual input. Nevertheless,
intellectual input.
Why? Because the blackface connoisseur who had to apologize for ridiculously asking why it was racist for white people to wear blackface for Halloween is now going after someone who's less than half her age but has twice her intelligence. 23-year-old Naomi Osaka, who
she was slaying. Oh my God, I bookmarked it, but I wasn't really. I didn't listen to it. She said twice her age, but something about her intelligence. Let's listen to this.
Who's less than half her age.
Less than half her age. I'm doing this so I don't get flagged.
Has twice her intelligence.
Oh my God, her intelligence.
23-year-old Naomi Osaka, who announced she would not participate in post-match interviews, conferences during the French Open, and ultimately ended up leaving altogether and withdrawing from Wimbledon, citing her own mental health. Now, Kelly accused Osaka of not being genuine after the tennis star beautifully graced the covers of multiple magazines, which were, of course, shot months prior, which Osaka explained in a since-deleted tweet. Now, we reached out to Kelly's attorney for comment, but did not get a response. But when Osaka understandably blocked Kelly on Twitter, this woman said that Naomi just didn't like tough questions. Such insight from the land of the inconsequential. But also,
and the thing is that when you see people like that, this is why I don't bother go and follow a whole bunch of people or even have people following me. Okay, if you guys are, seen my video, that's a different story to go and follow me. But when you see haters who's gonna disturb your peace of mind, you just block them. And this is what Naomi did. Okay, just block her. And then she went and after her again. I didn't know the full story of this, but I've been seeing stuff, but I didn't really fully follow it. But I'm listening to it right now.
Insight from the land of the inconsequential. But also, girl, bye. First, shout out to all of you out there prioritizing your mental health, especially when dealing with someone who spews nonsense like this.
By the way, for all you kids watching at home, Santa just is white. Yeah. Jesus was a white man, too.
Okay. Second, to all you Karens watching at home, please make a list for your white Santa and pray to your white Jesus for a life. Please. Because we're out here living our best ones. Fighting on the front line.
She was slaying to make a list for your white Jesus and all of that. And there we are, we're doing our thing. This is the thing here. This is, when I was talking about school education and stuff like that, why they ruined public education because black people could go to school and all of that, they didn't want that. But and it backfired. They thought they were dumbing down the black people. They're dumbing down themselves. This is a perfect example. If some of you have been watching some of my old videos, every time I said that, if some of you are new, hold on for a few. Let after YouTube approve me into the monetization program, then you could go and watch some of my old videos, because I have mentioned it where they destroyed the school system, public school system in the United States, because they didn't want black people to get the education and put all of their kids into private school and all of that. I spoke about this. Okay, but once the kids are in private school, some, don't get me wrong, some do go there and actually learn and stuff like that, but all the bad behaviors that they keep on letting it pass and all of that, and it's playing out right now. You see people whose attorney, who are representative and stuff like that, their behaviors and high profile position are just going down to shame. And then you see us, okay, little at a time, okay, we're making little progress. All right, we're educating ourselves. Okay, when we get into Ivy League school, okay, they're not supposed to be there and this and that. Okay, that stupidity they put in their mind that we cannot learn or we are dumb with this and that. But when we show our best selves, look at that young lady who won the spelling bee and stuff like that, and she was just doing it on the side, and she had so many other hobbies. Go to all my videos. All right, so this just proves some of the point that I've made in other videos. All right, and another point that I want to make now, I'm editing the video. It's probably it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm editing this video. This thought came to mind, and when you look at America in particular, a lot of black men being imprisoned wrongfully for years, sometimes decades and whatever. They take the men away from the women, and you have single mothers doing their best to raise a family and stuff like that. And meanwhile, the men are incarcerated, and the women are providing, struggling, hustling. You see that lady on the bike on previous tweet, hustling, okay? Doing, selling, making little business. I'm pretty sure she's paying tax for it. But the point that I want to make is that this is the imbalance that we're seeing that is being played out. Because in nature, things needs to be balanced out. You see a lot of black communities where men are being taken away from their family. What happened here? You have a lot of strong black women who put up, who come up to the plate and take care of business. And this is how democracy is being saved is through black women. Okay, there's other groups. Okay, I'm just talking just in general, but there's other group who's fighting as well. Okay, I don't want to give all the credit to black women, but I just want to make that point because this is what is being played out, is being showed like it's black and white, but I'm just proving one portion of that small thing that is going on in America. So when you see these white women who always sided with those in power, who's doing the wrong thing, who's pretty much shifting the balance of power of nature, okay? And then you have the black women or other group. You have some Asian, not all, some Asian communities, Hispanic communities, all the other small minority groups, are fighting for the right to be heard, the right to have the same right as everybody else, okay? But these white women, many of them, not all again, not all, okay? In every group, there's a small portion that's not always the same, okay? So you see these white women who have the mic, instead of speaking for not only the truth, for what's right. Because when you see the overall of thing, where men is trying to pin men, meaning the one, there's husband and stuff like that, they're pinning women against each other, groups against one another, because they want to remain in power, okay? But when you see women who's siding with the men to put other groups down, it's really a shame. It's really a shame. This thought came to mind while I'm editing, so I thought I'd share with you. I don't know if it makes sense to some of you, but this is how I'm seeing it, where the nature wants things to be balanced, okay? When you take something out from nature, okay, it improvises another way, no matter what it is. So this is what I see playing out here. You see all those black women sitting around the table talking and stuff like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure if it was the last administration, there's no way you're gonna see it. But what happened is that even though you don't see it on TV all the time, but they hustling. Look at that woman on the bike doing her delivering her side business and stuff like that. Even though you're seeing it being played like that, if you look like in 90s, 80s, those young men who do their CDs, who do their recording and stuff like that, they didn't have those high tech kind of thing that you see big. I don't know how the music industry really work, but majority of young artists, okay, when they do their demo and stuff like that, that's how they hustle. All right, they don't have to be on TV or something like that, because before then they didn't have internet when they were doing their distributing their demos to make it big, like Run DMC and all these other people you're hearing now who make it big. All right, they're hustling. This is how they make it big, one step at a time. See that woman on the bike delivering her little hair extension product to her client and stuff like that, and you see that Karen out of nowhere come and disturb her peace, okay? Even though you see it as a side job, guess what? I'm pretty sure she's paying tax on it. All right, this Karen come out of nowhere in the middle of the street to disturb her peace. All right, so that came to mind. I just thought I'd share it with you. Just looking at this table right there. All right.
To preserve democracy, taking up space at the highest levels of government, making long overdue and necessary changes in newsrooms, winning Emmys while twirling on our haters. We come from a long line of torchbearers, lighting fires that illuminate the world and burn away chains. So it's no coincidence that Snow White and the 7 dumb takes she's had recently overwhelmingly target black women. The amazing luminary Nicole Hannah-Jones, whom Kelly went after over the 1619 Project. The Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, who Kelly said should stop whining about the treatment of baby Archie. Olympic hammer thrower Gwen Berry, who Kelly suggested be removed from the Olympics due to her protest. Kelly is really just trying to claw her way back into social relevance and into the hearts of Fox News viewers by regurgitating their favorite attacks, all while benefiting from the work that we do. We're quite used to it. But when it comes to us, sister, stop punching above your weight. You keep asking for this smoke that you really don't want. You want to act like a high school mean girl, and you'll get treated that way. Sit down, be humble, while our left stroke keeps going viral. Let the grown women speak. You're not invited to this table. You don't have the range.
Oh, shit. Oh, I swear I did not listen to it, and I just bookmarked it, and I say I need to... What? She was slaying. What in the name? Let's look at some comment now. Okay. Oh, girl, she really cut that racist cow down. I love me some Tiffany. Okay, I want Camilla Tomney to receive the same dragging from Tiffany. Please, God, please, God. Okay, I cry if someone covered me like that on national TV. Oh, my goodness. And the thing, as I was listening to her, one of the things, she reminded me of what's her name? She played in Freshman in Bel Air. All right, I forgot her name. Let me not dwell too much on it and waste time. The second thing is that shoot, I forgot what I was. If I think about it, I'll come back to it. All right, that was Premium Gold. Girl, me dang. Okay, wow, you're not invited to this table. You don't have the range. That's something. Okay, OMG, now that a serious read. Okay, Sam, Tiffany, please do the British Karens. Me too. I'm with you. Love, love, Tiffany Cross. Oh my goodness, I didn't listen to it until now. Wow, she's not invited at the table. All right, because remember how they said, Meghan said, if what is it? If they don't want you at the table, create your own. There it is. The black people are creating their own table, and that you're not invited. That's it. Okay, go to your table. All right, my goodness. Oh wow, I'm glad that I listened to it. All right, this will be my last one. Leave you with some salty taste in your mouth. Oh my God. Looking at this picture in comparison to, oh my God, this is what this guy went for. Phew. Take a deep breath. Okay, wearing Princess Diana earrings shortly after her death. Ever so classy, from Duchess of Cornwall. Oh, that's Princess Diana earring? Oh, fuck. Shit. I mean, there have to be some voodoo spell that went into for him to be blinded like that. There has to be some spell that went on it. Looking at her like a freaking witch. How did the hell did he? Oh, okay, but he's not a good one looking himself. But you know what? Let me stop. I'm trying to be a good girl, but it's not the good girl channel. It's not the good girl channel. This is where I unleash everything. Let's see what she says here. Phew, what woman would be happy to receive the ex-wife's jewelry though? You did all that hard work, homeworking, just for the man to be like, quote, here's my ex earrings. Camilla play herself. Some were crown but commonly called Diana's because she wore them often and had preference for them. Let's see here. Okay, it's time people take a second look at Camilla's involvement and everything. She probably retweeted this out. All right, that's this. Okay, what? How did she even get them? All right, there are some that were wedding gifts which must have been taken back of her. Others belong to the queen, which she wore often. Even the queen mom's wedding gift necklace was given to her by Charles, which she turned into a brooch and wears it often. Yes, Diana wedding's gift. My goodness, that's some freaking ass shameless. Those kids that will have generated the world was spare. The world was spare. I see what she's saying. Those kids that would have been generated. Okay, I see what she's saying. Okay, Jeebus, the world was spared. I see exactly what she's saying. Okay, there may still be kids, just not legitimate ones. Okay, let's see here. I'm sorry, but her face should not be shot in high def. In high def and so up close, her eyes reveal her spirit. I'm telling you, her spirit here, and it's not good. I'm telling you, this is why I said that some witches thing must have been gone. See, some people see some of the thing that I see here. Okay, moreover, Prince Charles wanted Camilla to wear the Princess of Wales jewelry to replace Diana since she wasn't the woman he loved, and the Queen gave Charles her mother's engagement ring for Camilla to make up for the forced marriage and the refusal of not letting him marry her. Wow. Interesting. I didn't know all of this. No way. She'll forever remain the mistress of Cornwall. That is true. Okay, wow. Her looks take some adjustment. All right, that's the typical of a witch. You see, I said this from the freaking beginning. I said that for him to see her, to marry, there must be some voodoo thing that went on. Okay, that typical of a witch, a chase away the spirit of the deceased from hunting her. Wow, one bite and all your dreams will come true. Where are her teeth? Okay, that mouth though. Oh my God, the resemblance is out of this world. Let me read this and then that's it. Okay, maybe Phil made him marry Di because, perhaps he wasn't impressed. I'm telling you, that's probably true. Beautiful Diana made Charles feel inferior. Gladys, not so much. Beautiful Diana made Charles feel inferior. Okay, anyone have a pic of Diana wearing the earring? Okay, what the F, she won't wait. No shame in her game, that's for sure. Okay, that's so sad and sinister. Yep. Alright, so that's it. Let me go. I'm close to 2 hours and I don't want to do that. Alright, let's see. Prayer let's see. I'm gonna type this. I don't know what's gonna pop up. If Google have a better idea. Prayer, okay, for where is it? Let's say give haters a baggage. Let's put let's see what popped up here. I don't know. Images for prayer to give haters baggage. I don't know, but I just put this out there. Let's see. My eyes went onto this at first. Let's hope it's not a small one. I didn't, you see, YouTube, you see, I'm just Googling stuff. Okay, don't say I'm what is it, harmful content. Okay, you guys have harmful content on your thing. Google is part of YouTube, isn't it? Okay, let's see this. Let's see here. And I see that, maybe I'll do two. All right, Lord, I know that you know the sting of rejection, and man, is it hard to deal with. I'm asking today that you will give me the grace to act in love anyway. You tell us in the Bible, quote, your grace is sufficient enough for me, end quote. Help me to lean into your grace. Keep me from becoming a callous and hard-hearted because of this. I know the world needs your love just as desperately as I do. Reminds me to set my eyes on things above, on you and your priorities, so that I don't cave to distraction like rejection and hatred. Keep me seeking you always and walking in your love. Alright, so that's this, and my eyes was going on to that. Is it blurry? No, it's not. Okay, let's do that also. Prayer against the lies you tell yourself. Okay, let's see. These are the haters who's, alright. Oh heavenly Lord, the enemy whisper in my ear, there's no hope, no truth, everything confusion and lies, and I'll never measure up. So much negative noise. Is it true what I hear? Show me, oh Lord, help me, give me a clear eyes and minds to reject the lies and see truth. Today is not the last chapter in my life. This lost soul find refuge in the resurrection. Even my deepest fears can resist the greatest love ever. May the rising Christ reveal to me the heaven that awaits me. Here and now I am loved by Creator. Nothing can stop that love. My identity is unbreakable. Oh Lord, for Harry and Meghan and all the squad. Oh my God, the thing that I see the squads are going through. I'll tell you one of them after I finish that. Okay, I am a child of King. Let this eternal truth cast out lies and darkness. I don't need to measure up as you carry me to the heavens and place me on your throne. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Okay, one thing that came to mind as I was reading this, and I didn't share it with you, I didn't put it in the bookmark, so it didn't pop up as I was reading this, is that one of the squaddies put it out there and said her husband committed suicide, okay, past Wednesdays ago. So yeah, she was getting a lot of love and stuff like that. Even not just from the squad. Maybe it wasn't a squad, I don't know, but it popped up on my timeline, and I put a word of encouragement and all of that. So I hope she find her refuge, she find comfort somewhere, because it's not her fault. And that mental health thing is a very reality. Is a big deal. All right, he probably was going through it and probably wasn't even sharing with her, and then when things get so much, and he just took it all and ended all. All right, so yeah, that's it. And over the weekend, it's not gonna happen all the time. It's just that I gave you two extra videos in the afternoon. What is it? Friday night and Saturday night. All right, the Friday night one was what happened. What was it? I think it was because YouTube and then let me into the monetization program. And then the following one, the night one, not the morning one. The morning one was already scheduled. The night one was to make correction, because now I was able to go on the monetization program. Let me show you. So they didn't approve me here. All right, so here they're saying your reapplication is under review. So they're reviewing it. They didn't say I'm in. Okay, I could still probably get the same result. So I'm not in. So this is why I probably gonna, not probably, I started already the other channel. So I will be working on that. Maybe one video a week or something, because if I'm doing a video every day for this channel, this is where the party is. Maybe 1 or 2 videos for the other channel. And for those who have already subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Please help spread the news. All right, and then when I do my video, the first video for that particular channel, I will want to hear your feedback and stuff like that. I have to find my voice, because it has to be completely different from this one, because I can't carry that same free spirit attitude over there. I have to change it in a way, but I will still be on point though. But it's just that I can't be free spirited talking about season wise or all of this. And for those who don't like when I talk about season wise, the other channel will be for you. Okay, so that's it. All right, thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't.